It's not just first responders. Utility crews are also working in these cold temperatures. A heads up for Hibbing residents during this cold snap. Hibbing Public Utilities is closely monitoring the impact of this cold weather. HPU leaders compare the situation right now to the 2021 polar vortex, when widespread extreme cold stressed natural gas supply systems and energy markets, impacting pricing and availability. They say the recent natural gas pipeline rupture near Willow River is also complicating things. Their natural gas supplier has currently suspended certain contract obligations and pricing terms. So what does that mean for you? Well, right now, HPU leaders say customers are not seeing price impacts and their natural gas supply is still in a good spot. But if things change, they plan to share updates on their website. We have tips for how you can help reduce the strain on our website as well.